Hey guys, it is Friday. Some snow on the ground out there. Gonna watch the new episode of Silo. That was nice. And I played some video games, just kind of hung out. Kind of one of those days where I didn't really do that much. Yeah, did some stock video game footage. Anyways, Saturday. I was just kind of chilling out again. But around 2 p.m., there's going to be another bike ride protest thing. And I decided I would go out and do the ride with them, even though it's a bit snowy and wet out here. Kind of yuck. But that is ultimately why I decided to go out. Because, if I'm not out here, the crowd is not going to be big enough. Although it was fairly big. We got some snow falling and people are still out here. Talked with famous YouTuber CJ Hoyle for a bit. That's cool. He remembers me from some of the other rides and stuff. And he sees some of my videos because I comment on his videos. So, I don't know, that's kind of neat. But anyways, we're starting off our ride, heading west to Etobicoke. I'm near the front of the group, so it's a bit hard to see from the crowd. But there's a number of people here. I think I point the camera backwards a little bit here. And yeah, a bunch of people out there. Not as big as Critical Mass was last weekend, but still pretty good. And this ride's during the day, so that's kind of nice. Here we are, just near Old Mill Station. And the crowd kind of goes like halfway-ish to that bridge. I think we did a ride where it was like that whole bridge was covered. But yeah. Then once we're in Etobicoke, we went south, which is making me think like this is probably a police route where we go on a side street instead of taking Bloor the whole way. We're going to an MPP's office. I thought we were going to their house to I don't know, be like, yeah, we know where you live, kind of thing. But no, at least I don't think we're going to their house. Every now and again, we'd stop in this neighborhood, and sometimes people would look out their windows. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to. What's this lady's name? It's Hogarth. What's her last name? But yeah, their office, 195. Norseman Road, something like that. And yeah, there's already a group of people hanging out on the sidewalk waiting for us to get here. Kind of later than we said we were gonna be, but yeah. So we're hanging out in this empty parking lot on a Saturday in front of this lady's office. She's probably not even in there. It's a classic protest that didn't really inconvenience anyone, or I don't know how witnessed it was, but you guys are witnessing it right now. Yeah. So a few people talked. I did the Indigenous land acknowledgement and talked about how the bill is also just skipping the consulting with Indigenous people as well as environmental assessments, just all that stuff. They're just gonna pave over the earth, rip up the bike lanes, just do a bunch of stupid shit. You guys have all heard it from me before, but they've gotta show up and try to do something, I guess, until we're all forced to do more drastic measures, as we've seen in the news recently. People getting some results out there in the world. But yeah, I'm cold, so I went over to the Value Village that's just behind that place and looked at some Wiis. I'm like, $25 for a Wii that doesn't even come with cords and stuff? Not very worth it, but whatever. And again, I was here last week, so I don't think much has changed. But it was a Super Nintendo. They wanted $140 for that thing, though. Come on. Whew, crazy. But yeah, looked around for a bit more and my fingers and toes warmed up a bit. So I was pretty much ready to head out. Did see this GameCube controller, off-brand and completely broken. They still wanted $7 for it. Come on, Value Village. If something is junk, price it as a junk price. Whatever. I kind of like that castle on the castle. It was neat. So yeah, now that I'm all warmed up again, hitting the streets, riding up back onto Bloor. And yeah, it's starting to get dark. Oh yeah, looking at the Humber River. I'm either late or early to someone's art piece on the snow there. Can't tell when that picture was taken, but it was posted like at midnight. But yeah, I actually caught up with the protest riot people, but they pretty much immediately dispersed again, and I'm going down Palmerston back to my place anyways, so yeah. Some riding out there, feeling kind of cold, and yeah, glad to be out of it. The scarf is kind of covered in snow. That's how you know it's insulated. But anyways, watched some soup, ate some anime, chilled out for the rest of the day.